This is your Don Thacker and Mickey 17. I remember when I first heard about this movie, I wasn't really that interested in it. But after it got delayed 4 times, after like the 3rd delay I thought, okay, well now I'm curious. So I decided to give Mickey 17 a chance. So now you've seen Mickey 17, it's really good. A man named Mickey joins an expedition as an expendable to colonize a planet. But every time he dies, he will be cloned. He's cloned for the 18th time, but the 17th Mickey didn't actually die. So now there's 2 Mickeys. And wacky shenanigans ensue from there. Now this is a sci-fi comedy. I think it uses sci-fi elements really well, but it's also pretty funny. I've said hundreds of times, but movies just generally don't make me laugh a lot. But I got a couple of pretty good laughs from Mickey 17. But it also keeps what is a pretty wacky story serious enough. It has plenty of fun with it, but it is serious enough to where you do cater. This movie also has some commentary on the world. I think it never goes too much where it takes you out of the film, but stuff like politics and some really existential stuff that actually really made me think. And I think about it's not only those, but a lot of things really juggles pretty well. And I think Robert Pattinson did really well. I always have respect for double roles, but I also appreciate how the Mickeys are different. For example, Mickey 18 is more dark and broody than Mickey 17. And it does feel like the same character, they also feel like different characters. You can tell them apart from a lot of little things, like how they stand or how one tilts his head. So even though these are the same characters, Robert Pattinson makes them feel like pretty separate characters that still feel like the same character. It's actually pretty impressive. And Mark Ruffalo absolutely steals every scene he's in. He's the villain, and it's not only pretty funny, but also at points got pretty intimidating. And I don't think it takes very long to figure out who Mark Ruffalo is parodying with this character. And it did make me laugh quite a bit. But I will say the climax does feel a bit out of place. At least for this movie had been up to that point. It goes in a very unexpected direction. I guarantee that nobody could possibly guess the climax of Mickey 17. But even though I didn't think the climax necessarily fits the rest of the movie, I still had a blast with it. It is absolutely bonkers. I've seen some people say they don't like the direction it took, and it does feel to out of place, which I definitely understand, but I liked it. But I do think this one was a bit too long. I love long movies. One of my favorite films is over 4 hours long. But I don't think that this particular story needed to be 2 hours and 17 minutes long. Maybe cut 5-ish minutes or so, and I overall think it would have made it feel a bit better. It still works, but I did kind of feel it maybe going on for a bit too long near the end. But overall, I really liked Mickey 17. I thought it was really good, and I recommend it. Also, if you enjoyed this video, then consider liking and subscribing. Bye guys for now! Bye, it's your Don Thacker.